Night had never been this quiet. Even the stars dimmed as though heaven itself mourned. The tomb stood still, a wound in the earth, sealed by human fear. The soldiers kept watch, yet they watched nothing, for life seemed ended. But in the silence, something stirred, not a sound, not a tremor, but a remembering. Every particle of creation held its breath. The angels did not weep, they waited. For somewhere deep beneath the stone, the pulse of eternity began again. The silence was not death, it was the breath before resurrection. Then the ground began to tremble, not in anger, but in recognition. The same earth that once received his blood now began to release its hold. The stone that men had sealed was merely borrowed. No chain forged by fear could bind the eternal. The tremor grew, like the heartbeat of creation returning to life. Angels descended, their light slicing through centuries of shadow. The darkness that mocked the cross now shrank before the dawn. The earth remembered the sound of his voice and obeyed once more. And the stone rolled away, not by force, but by reverence. From within the tomb, light awakened, not as fire, but as memory. The linens that wrapped him shimmered like dawn itself. Where death had reigned, glory now whispered, "Rise." No sound was heard by mortal ear, yet all of heaven sang. He stood, not as a spirit escaping flesh, but as the living one restoring it. Time bent around his breath. Every wound still marked him, but none held power. The cross had not broken him, it had revealed him. And in that moment, the universe knew. Love had defeated everything that tried to bury it. One angel remained. At the entrance, his form gleaming like lightning. He sat upon the stone, the very one meant to seal eternity. To those who feared, he became terror. To those who hoped, he became testimony. "Why do you seek the living among the dead?" The words pierced the dawn like a sword of truth. The tomb behind him stood open, not in defiance, but in declaration. Death was not denied. It was undone. The angel did not guard the grave. He announced its vacancy, and all creation echoed the same proclamation. He is not here, he has risen. Mary came at dawn, her heart still anchored in sorrow. She came to anoint the dead, but found only light and silence. Tears blurred her vision as she whispered, "They have taken my Lord." But then, a voice, gentle, familiar, eternal. "Mary." One word was enough to turn mourning into resurrection. Her heart recognized before her eyes could see, and she fell to her knees, trembling not in fear but in wonder. For love had called her by name, and the grave had no answer. The world was reborn in a whisper. He walked through walls not to defy matter, but to fulfill meaning. Peace entered the room before he did. "Do not be afraid," he said, and fear itself bowed. The disciples trembled, seeing scars that shone brighter than stars. The same hands that broke bread now broke the curse. He breathed upon them, and eternity breathed back. In that moment, faith ceased to be belief. It became sight. The impossible had become intimate, and the risen one stood among them, not as a memory, but as a man who conquered time. The tomb remained empty, but its echo filled the world. From Jerusalem to the ends of the earth, the news spread like fire through eternity. The grave is empty. Death has no throne. Every sunrise since then has carried a whisper of that morning. The world no longer spins in darkness, and it orbits around an empty tomb. And every heart that believes becomes part of that dawn. The stone did not move for him, it moved for us. To show that no wall, no shadow, no sin could hold the light anymore. The tomb could not hold him. And because of that, it will not hold us either. 3 He rose, not to escape the world, but to redeem it. Every grave since that dawn became a doorway. Every sorrow, a seed of resurrection. The universe still trembles at that single truth. Love cannot die. The stone was not rolled away for him to leave, but for us to see. And in that vision, every chain breaks, every tear finds purpose, and every shadow learns the language of light. The tomb could not hold him, for the world itself was reborn within him.